My name is Lisa, and I'm a full-time housewife. I live with my husband, Noah, and our daughter, Madison. On this day.
Hey, how about going leaf peeping during our next day off?
That sounds nice. How about I make a picnic lunch and we go to the park?
What's leaf peeping?
It's when we appreciate the beautiful autumn leaves.
It's like cherry blossom viewing, but for autumn leaves.
Oh, can we eat things like dango, rice dumplings?
I'll prepare some sweet dango then.
Yay. I'm looking forward to leaf peeping.
It would be nice to take some photos while we're at it.
Madison wants to press the shutter.
Then let's have Daddy strike various poses for us.
Wait, why me? I was thinking of just taking photos of the leaves.
Since we're going out anyway, let's have photos with the family in them.
Then let's take turns taking photos of each other. I'll make sure to capture the leaves falling beautifully.
Wow, that sounds pretty.
The one who takes the best photo gets lots of dango.
That stuff. I can't eat that much.
Already thinking you've won, huh?
Madison won't lose, you know.
Our days were filled with laughter. On this day, my younger brother Merlin and his son Orville came over for a visit.
Oh, so you all held a photo contest?
That sounds fun.
Yes, we took turns taking photos and had a lot of fun.
Well, Madison was the one who won.
Hee, of course.
Wow, Madison, you're amazing.
Ha ha ha, can you show me the photo Madison took?
Well, about that.
Uncle Noah, what's wrong?
I believe he posed as the protagonist who lost his dearest person while hugging autumn leaves.
Dad was also shedding tears. It was quite something.
Noah, what were you doing in the park?
This is Merlin and young Orville. Merlin adores Orville. Normally, Merlin's wife Philomena would also be with them, but she seemed to be out with a friend on this day. As we talked, Orville picked up something.
Hey, can I take a picture of that photo with my smartphone?
Please, Orville, not that.
Wait. Orville, you have a smartphone.
Well, Orville's smartphone looks cool.
Yeah, we both work, so we got him one for emergencies.
That makes sense. It's reassuring.
Still, it's impressive how proficient Orville is with it.
Ha ha ha, I have a business trip next month, so as a parent, it's reassuring to know he can handle it.
Here, Orville, this is the photo.
Oh, wow, he's really crying.
Madison, don't show that photo.
I was surprised that Orville, who is the same age as Madison, already has a cell phone. At the same time, I was impressed realizing that Merlin and Philomena were doing this out of concern for Orville. When Merlin mentioned he'd be going on another business trip next month, Orville's face fell a little. Hey, Orville, how about we exchange contact information in case you ever need something?
Yeah, let's use the Shake feature online to connect.
Whoa, Orville, that's so cool.
He really knows how to use it.
All right, there we go. Orville, if you ever feel lonely, you can call me anytime, okay?
Thanks, sis. That's reassuring.
And so, I exchanged contact information with Orville. I thought that if I could be of any help since both Merlin and Philomena were so busy with work, I should be. Several months later, while I was preparing dinner. All right, I just need the milk. Madison. It's almost dinner time.
Okay, it's cream stew today. My favorite.
That's right. Clean up your toys, and then wash your hands.
Okay, cream stew.
Oh, the phone. Maybe it's Noah? Huh? It's from Orville. I wonder what happened. Hello? This is Aunt Lisa. Orville, what's going on? Orville. What happened? Can you tell Aunt Lisa?
Mom, you see, Mom hasn't come home.
Wait, your mom hasn't come home. Orville, are you home alone right now?
Yeah, Aunt Lisa, I'm hungry, and it's dark in my room, I'm scared.
Understood, it's okay. Aunt Lisa will be there very soon. Let me call Orville's dad first, then I'll come pick you up. Can you wait just a little longer?
Yeah, I can wait.
Good boy. I'll be there soon, so hang tight, okay? I was deeply concerned after receiving the SOS from Orville over the phone. I immediately called Merlin. Hello, Merlin? Where are you right now?
Sis? Well, I'm on a business trip far from here. Did something happen?
Orville just called a little while ago. It seems he's home alone.
Wah! Orville is home by himself.
Yes, it seems like he's in a dark room and he's hungry.
How did this happen? Well, where's Philomena?
I don't know, but she doesn't seem to be home.
She's not there. Why?
Anyway, I'm going to pick up Orville now.
Got it. I'll try calling Philomena. Thanks, sis. Please take care of Orville.
Of course, leave Orville to me. After leaving Madison with my parents, I rushed to Merlin's house. No lights were on. From the dark, Orville ran up and clung to me. With Madison in tow, the three of us went back home. After returning, I explained the situation to Noah, who had just come home. Orville, exhausted, fell asleep. My anger towards Philomena grew, and I decided to confront her. The next day, as we waited for Philomena to return to Merlin's house.
I'm home. Wow, the morning sun is blinding. Where's Orville? Mommy's back.
What time do you think it is? Orville isn't here.
Merlin, why are you here? Aren't you on a business trip?
We're here as well, and just so you know, Orville is playing with Madison at our parents' place.
But to think you'd be out all night.
Lisa and Noah too. Why are all three of you in my house?
We rushed over when Orville called us.
Really? It was a good thing Lisa exchanged contacts with him online.
When did Orville exchange contacts with you?
It was when we visited Sis's place the other day.
Orville looked lonely about you going on your business trip, so we exchanged contacts to make sure he could reach out anytime.
Ugh. That's why I didn't want him to have a smartphone.
What do you mean by that? Where were you until this hour, not even answering your phone?
You don't have to get so mad. My phone just ran out of battery, that's all. Besides, I missed the last train and stayed at an internet cafe.
That doesn't explain everything. What were you doing out late enough to miss the last train?
Mind your own business. Stop interfering with someone else's family.
Seeing Philomena's apparent lack of guilt for leaving her child alone in the house, stay out of it? Are you kidding me? How can you say that after leaving such a young child alone at home?
If we hadn't come, Orville would have been alone until now. Hungry in the dark, and lonely. How can you be so calm after doing such a thing?
Why are you suddenly so angry? That's not a good reason to interfere in someone's family matters.
You still don't get it after all this.
Then let me spell it out for you. Orville told me he called you multiple times and you didn't answer. That's why he reached out to my sister for help.
So what? I'm busy too, so it can't be helped.
So what? Busy? Let's see about that. I called your workplace and they told me you left on time. There's no way you'd be too busy to answer the phone if you left on time.
Between my secret meetings with a host and my home life, I am genuinely busy, okay?
Wow, secret meetings with a host. Don't tell me you're having an affair.
Wait, Philomena, what do you mean by that?
Oops, I slipped. Oh well. Well, yeah, the thing with the host is true. It's an affair, I guess.
You! Why are you acting so defiantly? This isn't something you do after neglecting your child.
Ugh, so annoying. Besides, that's not what we're talking about right now, is it? Look, in the end, Orville is safe, so it's fine, isn't it?
Without a hint of remorse, Philomena became increasingly defiant. In response, Merlin.
Enough with the jokes. Are you serious about this?
Whether I'm serious or not, it's just the truth. You're making so much noise over just one day's events. And what about your business trip? Isn't that the real issue here?
Don't change the subject. I had someone cover for me on the business trip. Enough, I get what you're thinking. I want a divorce from you. I can't be with you any longer.
Wha? A divorce? Don't you think that's a bit extreme? If you want to make me feel remorse, there are better ways, aren't there?
If you can't show any remorse or regret at this point, there's no use in saying anything.
What? No use? How can you decide that without even having a discussion? And, aren't you going to ask why I had an affair? It's your attitude, that's the problem. Why can't you see that?
Even if I made mistakes, that's no justification for what you've done this time. What was all that about you loving Orville? You must be kidding. The divorce is final. I'm taking custody of Orville. You can leave this house.
Wah. Fine, if that's what you want, I'll go through with the divorce. But there's no way you're getting custody of Orville, right? It's decided that in cases like this, the mother, which is me, gets custody.
That's complete nonsense. There's no way someone who can casually leave their child alone gets custody.
See, why are you making such a big deal out of it? Everyone does things like this. You're overreacting.
Seeing Philomena showing no signs of remorse whatsoever, my anger finally reached its limit. Enough is enough. Everyone does it. I've never done such a thing in my life.
What does a stay-at-home mom know? It's totally normal.
It has nothing to do with being a stay-at-home or working mom. It's about how insane it is to leave a little child alone at night. Don't you feel sorry? Didn't you think about Orville at all?
From your actions and words, I can't feel any love for Orville from you. Are you really his mother?
Huh? What are you even talking about? Why do you think I'm with a host club guy? It's to ensure the stress from child rearing doesn't affect Orville.
That's still not a valid reason to have an affair. If you're stressed, there are other places you can seek counseling, aren't there?
You mean like government consultation services, right? It's a given that they'll rip into you with valid criticisms. They're not going to side with someone like me.
Don't decide that without even consulting. Those people deal with a lot of different family issues. Actually, they've probably heard concerns like yours a million times.
Seriously, you don't get it. The moment you seek consultation, you're basically announcing, I have child-rearing issues. Why would I do something that embarrassing and lame?
You've been spouting a lot of nonsense for a while now.
Huh? I don't want to hear it from someone who doesn't even notice my struggles.
You relieve your stress for Orville's sake, but you don't want to consult for your own? Your stories aren't adding up. In the end, you're just using your child as an excuse for your actions. There's no way I can entrust Orville to someone like you.
Ugh. Fine then, let's take the custody issue to court and settle it once and for all.
As Philomena defiantly declared her stance, Noah, who had been listening to the conversation, spoke up.
If that's the case, I can introduce Merlin to a top-notch lawyer. A friend of mine practices law. He's well-versed in these matters and reliable in tough situations.
Thank you. Please do.
What? A lawyer? Why would you bring a lawyer into this?
You said you wanted to fight it out thoroughly, right? So, you need a lawyer for court, won't you?
No. By fight it out, I meant talk it out intensively. Suddenly mentioning a lawyer, I seriously don't get it.
The one who doesn't get it is you.
Given the way things are, a simple conversation between the two of you won't resolve anything. I think this will ultimately end up in court anyway.
Fine, I was wrong. I'm sorry. So, please stop saying such scary things.
I told you I can't trust you with Orville anymore. I have no intention of forgiving you.
Sneaking around behind Merlin's back and leaving Orville alone to meet up with hosts, that's just unthinkable. As a fellow mother, it's disgraceful. Philomena, don't think this will just blow over.
I will definitely get custody of Orville. Don't come near him ever again.
Wait, please reconsider. Please.
Enough! Just pack your things and leave the house now.
It's a good thing, isn't it? Now you can freely meet your hosts. Well, I doubt you'll have the money for a while, though.
Why are you suddenly talking about money?
Well, since you cheated, you'll need to pay compensation, right? Plus, there's child support.
Compensation and child support. Wait, I'm a woman, you know.
Did you think being a woman exempts you from paying? Beyond being pathetic, that's just appalling. That money represents your responsibility and wrongdoings. You better understand and pay it.
Is this a joke? I can't lead a decent life with such expenses.
If you live frugally and cut out luxuries, you won't be struggling.
Luckily, you'll be living alone from now on, so you can tighten your belt as much as necessary.
Even without child support, you couldn't raise Orville properly. Give up, accept the situation, and leave quietly.
Why? Why has it come to this?
With a gloomy face, Philomena packed her belongings and left the house. Soon after, Merlin divorced Philomena, demanded compensation, and asserted custody over Orville. Although Philomena initially contested Orville's custody, she eventually relented due to the legal fees. Merlin successfully gained full custody of Orville. With the compensation payment plunging her into debt, most of Philomena's earnings went towards debt repayment and child support. Forced into a frugal lifestyle, she sought solace in her affair partner. However, he had no intentions of a serious relationship with her. As the saying goes, when the money ran out, so did the relationship. Philomena was left alone, living a difficult life with no luxuries regardless of how hard she worked. As for our family,
It's gotten quite chilly lately.
indeed, winter is setting in.
Has it really reached that time of year already?
Hey, what are we going to see in winter?
Well, the illuminations will be up, so maybe that?
Right? There's going to be a big decorated tree nearby. Why don't we all go see it?
I want to see that.
Ha, then let's all go together.
Yay, it's tree watching.
I think you got that a bit mixed up.
What's tree watching?
I heard you add watching when you're going to see something.
Ha, well, she's not exactly wrong, I guess.
Really? Then what about when I want to see Santa Claus?
That's Santa watching.
No. That takes on a whole different meaning.
Since then, our days have been filled with laughter and joy. Merlin and Orville came over that day, and we discussed our next outing. Madison, who had enjoyed a previous leaf peeping trip, started referring to viewing experiences as hunting. At this rate, cherry blossom viewing might become cherry hunting. We're considering correcting her on this. Regardless, our family continued to enjoy our lively days. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to hit the like button and consider subscribing to my channel for more great content. Just click on the subscribe button below, and don't forget to ring the notification bell so you'll be the first to know when I upload a new video. See you in the next one.